Again, out here fixing small blocks. We don't mess with small blocks here. Every wall I've ever seen failed in Michigan is the small block. Just too light duty, man. Too much frost.
Wall didn't quite make it.
Definitely not the move, especially when you don't put any drainage stone behind it. No drain tile. All you're doing is just putting ice, expanding, contracting, and then you get this.
And they got all these trees. What we got going on today?
What up, boys? Retaining walls for days.
Retaining walls for life.
That's all we do is walls. Not Tim walls.
I don't know, man.
Concrete walls.
It might be your boy.
Tampon Tim.
Look at the setup we got here. We'll be ripping all this out. It's already fallen over, but just made a cut on the asphalt so we don't rip up the whole parking lot too. But it's a tight one over here, for sure. It's all coming down.
Alright guys, what's up?
And
don't forget to check out that merch store. We got
building.
some merch in there. And we discounted some of the prices a little bit, so hopefully we can make it as cheap as possible. But yeah, we're ripping this wall out here. We're going a little bit slow because this asphalt that we're sitting on and working on is super little. And the land that we're actually working on is the owner on the other side. And the guy who owns this little apartment complex, he's letting us use his parking lot to replace this wall. So we have to be as gentle as possible not to damage it. We made an asphalt cut all the way in front of this wall, so that way when we tear up these bricks that are below grade, we won't rip up a bunch of the parking lot and have it look like crap. So
check out how tight the entryway is we got here too. We're gonna be hauling boulders all the way through here all day. It gets a little tight over here though. No big deal. Not a ton of room to work with. Especially once everyone gets back from work at 5, this lot will be loaded with cars. I guess we're just gonna piss them off on a Friday.
again, out here fixing small blocks. We don't mess with small blocks here. Every wall I've ever seen failed in Michigan is the small block. Just too light duty, man. Too much frost.
Onto another it's driveway down here.
Wanting to collapse.
The old cinder block wall didn't quite make it.
Definitely not the move, especially when you don't put any drainage stone behind it. No drain tile. All you're doing is just putting ice, expanding, contracting, and then you get this.
And they got all these trees right in the back. So
yeah, those trees definitely ain't helping no one.
The root.
to build a puzzle. So that's one of the coolest things about boulder walls, but also a pain in the butt. So the whole entire thing is like one big puzzle. You sit there and you gotta flip the rocks around. You gotta, I mean, once you build a bunch of these, like I've kind of gotten used to, like I can literally look at a rock and know whether it's gonna fit good where it needs to be.
Ideally, you'd like to keep it all clean instead of taking down half the yard like this. Even more like that. Yeah, to take out these stumps, which is damn near the only thing holding up this dirt here. So he took out a stump there, and half Buddy's yard wanted to come with it.
Skitty boy back with another one. Alright guys, typically we just dump this right out on the ground, but like I explained to you earlier, we got to be gentle on the asphalt. So we're just kind of picking out each one as we go and building our masterpiece.
Hey, Mr.
You could have put more in there. This one we're trying to keep everything straight up and down. We're trying to do a really nice dry stack, so everything's really clean. And you can see we're running the really good filter fabric behind it. It's commercial grade. That way it keeps all the dirt out of the stone and it'll make everything look real clean. And ideally, the best way to build these, if you can get all the rocks pretty close to the same size, it's a lot easier with like the rounder oval ones versus like the triangle ones with like the big weird angles and stuff. Those are a lot harder to fit. And that's the best way to build them. But a lot of the bits around this is like all these rocks like so you don't have very many options when you get large loads of these to really pick your sizing. So like what we've been doing is stockpiling a huge load at our yard, so that way we can like size everything correctly and we can build a lot better looking wall. Alright guys, beautiful day. Yesterday we worked in the pouring rain, so I didn't get a ton of footage, but we finished up the retaining wall. Monster boulder wall. Turned out fantabulous. The Dirt Squad.